Welcome to week 13 of our at-home karate class. I am hopeful that all of our students have started to watch the YouTube classes in addition to attending the Zoom classes. Remember, every week when I post the new YouTube class, this class, the lessons we learn in this class will carry over into the Zoom classes for the upcoming week. So, for example, if I ask you to practice a specific form in this class, I'll ask you about it in the Zoom class. So I strongly encourage all of our students to practice using this home class first. Like I said, I'm posting them on Fridays, hopefully early enough that you could watch it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday before coming to your regular Zoom class. I also want to remind all our students that there is a Zoom class set up specifically for those of you who can't actually participate in a Zoom class because you might have a limited space or no place to practice at home where you can watch the class. So on Mondays at 5:30, there is a half-hour class for white belts, green belts, and red belts to get together, have a conversation, ask any questions that they have about their classes or their training. And then, if we have any extra time, we might do a few basic exercises together. But if you don't have room to do those exercises, you do not have to in that class. That is called our connections class, and it's less formal than our usual class. And if you attend it, you'll see what I mean by that. Our Don members also have a connections class on Thursdays at 6:45. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, please call me, text me, email me, or Facebook message me, and I'll be happy to talk to you. And keep your fingers crossed that it will not be too long before we're back in the studio together. 감사합니다. Let's all bow in together. Face the flags. Chariot, attention position. Cookie, barre, salute the flag. Barao, munyang, meditation. Barao, chariot, kinrat. Anyan Hapshipnika. Let's warm up together, but remember, if at the end of warm-ups you feel that there's another warm-up that you'd like to do and we didn't do today, please make sure that you pause the video and do that warm-up on your own before continuing with the playlist. Shake out your hands, your fingers, and your wrists. Elbows forward and back. Remember, we keep our elbows close to our body so that we can hear our dobak rubbing. And this mimics the arm position we want when we do our middle punches. Arms straight, circles back. Hana, do, set, nat, das, yes, uga, yodu, aho, yo, forward, hana, do, set, nat, das, yes, uga, yodu, aho, yo, crossing, hana, do, set, nat, das, yes, uga, yodu, aho, yo. Hands on the hips. Let's do waist rotations first. Pick a direction and make a circle. Switch directions. And barao. Now we'll do our twisting exercise. Let's keep our arms in front of us and have them move with us as we go. Twisting this way first on the count. Hana, do, set, Next, let's warm up our legs. Knees up, feet up. Now across our body, this is similar to a side kick. Good, now kicking back so that our foot reaches toward our back in order to stretch the front part of our leg. And if that doesn't stretch particularly well for you, remember you can always hold. It's a balance challenge, and it also helps you to stretch that part of your leg a little bit more. So you hold, you can try to pull the foot out a bit, you can try to pull it up towards your back more. Barra. Feet together and slide down, reaching toward your ankles, your feet, your toes, or the floor, whatever's comfortable while still giving you a bit of a stretch. Now let's heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Not too far. And walk your hands back so you're nice and balanced. Reach for your left foot. Reach for your right foot. Reach down. And now reach through behind you. And you should feel this stretch in both legs. Good. Hands in front. We'll heel toe in just a little bit so that our arms and our knees are about equal. Might have to adjust your feet a little bit to get this just right. We're trying to make our bottom go toward the floor, and we're stretching out our legs. Bending back forward, heel toe all the way in. Come up halfway, and we'll bend our knees. Hana, do, sat, net, da, sit, ya, sit, yoga, yoru, aho, yo. Knee rotations. And switch directions. Good, one more time, slide down, get a good stretch. Try to relax into it. And then come up slowly with your head last. And shake it all out. All right. Paul Putke, punching exercise. From your Chumbi ready position, you prepare with your left hand and foot getting ready, and then stepping out into a side stance with your left leg and punching a middle punch with your left hand and a kia. Hup, kia. From this stance, we will continue to do our punching exercise. So make sure that your feet are in a straight line this way, that your toes are pointed forward, and that your knees are bent. As we get tired, our legs will start to straighten, and we'll need to remind ourselves to stay a little bit lower. Let's do single punches first. Each middle punch should have a little bit of a retraction to get ready, and then when you do the punch, your hips and your shoulders and your eyes will all be straight ahead. So don't overturn like this. We don't want that for this exercise. For this exercise, we want our hips to stay straight. Let's do 10 in a row. Hana, do, set, net, das it, yas it, da, do, aho, yo, kya. Now let's do 10 high punches. Aim at your target, which should be right across from your upper lip or in chun, and begin. Hana, do, set, net, das it, yas it, yo go, yo do, aho, kya, ho. go back and forth between middle punches and high punches. So we can do middle, high, middle. And then we'll switch, so our other hand starts, middle, high, middle. Ready? 3 punches, middle, high, middle. Hana. Do. In a row, and you can decide which order they go in. So you can do whatever order you want, as long as there's at least 1 middle punch and at least 1 high punch out of your 4 punches. So 4 punches in a row, you decide middle and high. Huh. Front foot back, arrow. Chariot, Kinra. Subak. This week we will be reviewing our highest form. So for our white belts, that might be basic form number 1, Gichohyang Ilbu, or it may be basic form number 2, Gichohyang Ibu. Today I have included in this video both of those forms. However, if you are a student who knows they should be working on basic form 1, please do not attempt basic form 2 at this time. So Derek, just like in class, you'll practice basic form 1 and you'll stick with that while Cameron moves on to basic form number 2. And then once we've all finished our practice, we'll bow out of this section together. Remember, as you practice your form, that knowing the sequence, knowing what order the moves go in, is only the first thing that we look at when we're doing our forms. We also look at things like our eye focus and how intent we are on what we're doing. So we don't want our eyes to wander or our head to be turned in the wrong direction from the technique that we're doing. We also look at our control of power, so how strongly are we moving, and our control of speed, how quickly are we moving. Not just through the moves themselves, but also having pauses at times between moves. So for example, after you key up, you should leave a slightly longer pause before you move into your next move. All right, so first you'll see basic form 1. And then the screen will prompt you to pause so that you have plenty of time to practice on your own. Please make sure you practice your highest form at least 5 times today. If you have any questions about your form, please don't hesitate to ask me. You can email or text if you want to know right away so that it'll help you practice, or you can wait and ask me in the next Zoom class. Basic form number 1, Gichohyang Ilbu. Chariot, Chumbi. Jisan, Sijak. Basic form number 2. Gicho Hyung Ibu. Chariot. Junbi. Shisan. Sija. Shisan front, borrow. Now that we've finished all of our repetitions for our highest form, let's bow out together. Chariot, Kinrat, Subak. This week our focus will be on our Il-Susik Daryan, one-step sparring. Il-Susik Daryan is an important exercise because it teaches us how we can react to an attack. So we always set our distance with our partner, and our partner goes back to attack, and we know that they're going to step forward with a high punch. And when they do that, we can practice possible blocks and counters. So I think of the Il-Susik exercises as giving you a template, an initial way to respond to an attack. And it becomes a kind of a jumping off point for sparring combinations that may work in a less formal exercise. So here we know we're going to be at the proper distance. We know our partner's going to go back and our partner's going to attack with a high punch. So we have a little bit more control and less guessing to do than when we are sparring in a free sparring context with someone. But the same general ideas hold true, such as stepping out of the way of the attack. Not just standing and blocking. If there's a punch coming at you, you don't stand and block hoping that your block will work. You get out of the way and block, and then you continue with the counterattacks. Today I would like to work through all of your Il-Susik Daryan. So we will start with number 1 and work our way up to your highest technique. Today we will focus on the odd numbers, numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and 17. But if you are an adult, meaning over 14, you should also be practicing the even numbers, which are a mirror image of the odd number. After we have reviewed all of the odd numbers up through your highest, at the end of the section, I will have you pause and practice those techniques on your own. If you are over 14, you may also choose to practice the even numbers at that time. Please keep in mind that as I review your Il-Susik Daryan with you, I will act as a mirror image. So when you step your right foot, I will be moving the same side of my body so that it's like you're looking in the mirror. Let's begin with Il-Susik Daryan, Il-Van, number 1. I will demonstrate 2 times, once slowly and once a little bit quicker, and then I will ask you to practice with me 3 times. First, I'll demonstrate slowly. Il-Susik Daryan, Il-Van, number 1. Set your distance with your partner. Your partner goes back to attack. When we're ready, we'll key up and begin. Hop. Step and block. Middle punch. High punch. Key up. Roundhouse kick with a key up. Burrow. Now I will demonstrate the same technique a little bit faster. Set your distance with your partner. Your partner goes back to attack. I will key up and begin. Key up. Key up. Burrow. Let's practice that together 3 times. Set your distance. Your partner goes back to attack. C-jack. Go. Burrow. Set your distance. Your partner goes back to attack. C-jack. Go. Burrow. Set your distance. Your partner goes back to attack. C-jack. Go. Burrow. I would now like you to pause the video and practice your Il Susik Daryan on your own. White belts, you will continue to practice Il Susik Daryan Ilban, the one we just did together, number 1, 5 more times on your own. If you have any trouble doing the moves on your own, then rewind the video and do them again with me. Once we have all finished our repetitions for Il Susik Daryan, we'll bow out of this section together. Chariot, Kinrat, Subak. Let's bow out together. Face the flags. Chariot, Cookie, Barre. Baro, Munyang. Baro, Chariot, Kinrat, Konsahamnida, Subak.